everyone come along with us on our stay at Port Orleans Riverside. We started off this trip at Typhoon Lagoon. This is one of our favorite ways to start off our trips. And we hung out here for a while, we chilled out in the lazy river, rode some rides, and then came back to the resort and we decided to have dinner at Riverside Mill. We got the steakhouse burger, and then we also got the jambalaya with the cornbread. Then we also got these loaded fries. They were street corn fries, and then we got a few desserts. For breakfast the next morning, we decided to head back down to Riverside Mill and grab some loaded breakfast taco bowls and some Mickey waffles. And this was a resort trip where we just hung out at the resort, so we walked around and enjoyed the morning and the afternoon, and then we went down to the pool and we played some pool bingo, which was super fun, and I highly recommend if you're doing a resort day to check out those activities that the resort has. After some pool activities, we decided to take lunch back to the room, and we got a giant slice of pizza and this pulled pork sandwich. For dinner this night, we decided to do boat rides. We just walked up and they had some room available, so we got some of their cornbread that comes to the table, and then we each got the all-you-care-to-enjoy platter. The next day, we decided to take the boat around. We went to Disney Springs, and then we ended up back at French Quarter, and we got some lunch at French Quarter. We got the kids' cheeseburger and the grilled chicken sandwich. Our son loves the splash pad, so he played on here for a while, and then we headed back inside and we snagged some beignets and took those back to Riverside. We went back to Riverside Mill for dinner just one more time because my husband wanted to get the steakhouse burger again for dinner, so he got that, and I got a side of the braised beef with the red beans and rice and mashed potatoes, and then my husband got himself a dessert. I think Port Orleans Riverside is a great resort. I think there are a few things you need to take into consideration for you and your family. Riverside is a pretty large resort, so if you know that you like to go down to the food court, like my family and I do, the preferred rooms might be worth the splurge for you. That's what we did this trip, and we definitely thought it was worth it because some of the rooms are very, very far. Now, with that being said, if you're going to be at the parks most of the time and it doesn't really matter how close you are to the lobby, then a regular room might be perfect for you because they have bus stops all throughout the resort, so you don't have to worry about walking all the way from the lobby all the way to your room if you are far away. Personally, one of my favorite things about this resort is the food. I think that both Port Orleans French Quarter and Port Orleans Riverside offer great options for quick service, and you have boat rides, which we personally love. We've been there 3 times, and every time we've really, really enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Please drop in the comments if you were to stay at a Port Orleans resort, or if you have stayed at both and you prefer one or the other, let me know which one you would stay at. Would you stay at Port Orleans French Quarter or Port Orleans Riverside? I hope you all have a beautiful day, and again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all a little later. Bye!